Welcome in, everybody, to the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. I am Mike Napolitano alongside my broadcasting partner, Aaron Schellen, and we have playoffs here for you today with the NIHL TV network. We have the 10U Squirt Jaguars versus the Blackbirds in what is set to be an exciting start to the day here. We have a number of games. We've got 6 here today, Aaron.
Back to back to back to back to back to back.
Yes,
and sir.
You were here last night as well.
I was here last night. I didn't get this game. This game was over on the South Rink yesterday, but bit of an upset alert as the 4th seed Joliet Jaguars defeated the Blackbirds 5-2 last night, and they're playing for a chance to go to the UC on the 9th.
As you are seeing the brackets up there, this is a double elimination playoff style. So, as you mentioned,
10U is not. Only the 12U is double elimination because there's more teams.
I'm
no
getting
problem.
ahead of myself.
So this is winner go home. This is winner go home for the Blackbirds today.
I should know. I have it right in front of me.
You
here
do.
too.
That's okay.
So today is the 11:30 game. We're a little behind schedule here, but we'll get to this puck drop in just a moment here. Of course, the Blackbirds, the 1 seed, being knocked off by the 4 seed Jaguars yesterday with a 5-2 win. And then, if necessary, there will be a game tomorrow at 10 a.m. That all leads up to the eventual championships at the United Center on March 9th. So we're excited for that one. When we take a look over at the standings with these two teams, as I said, the 1 and the 4 seeds.
That was
get a good look there.
4-goal second period for the Jaguars yesterday. It was nothing after a period, but this Jaguars team, I was talking to my partner Eric Willowhite, who had the call for the game over on the South Rink, and he said you could just see it. Once the Jaguars got that first goal, they said, hey, we can do this. And you can see their regular season there, played under 500 hockey during the regular season, but hey, they're 1 win away from the UC.
It's a new season once playoff starts, right? So it's a different animal, different beast, and we are almost ready to go here. 2.5 to go on the clock in the warm-ups as both teams are warming up. You mentioned those 4 goals late yesterday for this Joliet Jaguars team, and 3 of them from number 97, great number for this week, Alex Schoolman.
Yeah, number 97 has had some success on rinks in the United States here over the last couple of days for sure.
It still pains me a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm sure a lot of you at home
are
feeling the same way, unless you're Canadian. And if that's the case,
congratulations. Yeah, right.
That's all I can really say. That was just a hard-fought game, and we're going to see something very similar today in what I would guess would be all 6 games. So I am excited to get things underway. Ice is Zamboni. Players are almost completely warmed up. We have, it looks like, just 1 goaltender over here for the Blackbirds.
Yep, both sides only listing 1 goalie on their rosters, so we'll assume that's what they're going with.
And it looks like Hudson Shale on the Blackbirds side, and on the other side for the Jaguars, it's Camden Miller. So we're going to see possibly a goalie duel. I've been watching both of these two take warm-ups, and I like what I'm seeing in the creases here. We've
seen some, as we always do at night with NIHL, we've seen some very, very good goaltending here yesterday. There were 6 games here yesterday. We brought you the 10Us and the 14Us. The Pee-wees are going to sort of take center stage today and tomorrow. But yeah, very, very good goaltending yesterday across the board in all the games, and I expect more of the same here today.
Well, when we talk about the different levels, it's important for you to know that the Northern Illinois Hockey League, NIHL, is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all of the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament. That will be on March 9th this year. Set your calendars, because some of these teams you may be seeing there as well. The games this weekend are critical in deciding which teams will reach that NIHL championship game held at the United Center on March 9th. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Scott Larson, NIHL Vice President or visit the website at NIHL.info.
I'm impressed, Mike. You caught the NIHL
Yeah.
read. Did it throw you off?
What?
It
Well,
threw you off. You were expecting Bob Apter, weren't you?
yeah. And you know what? I had talked about the March 9th date before I even saw it written in here, so I was a little ahead of myself in that
Gotcha,
paragraph.
okay.
But no more Bob Apter?
Well, I mean, Bob, it just
Bob,
is.
why
Bob
are
just
you not
isn't.
in the
Bob just
read?
isn't handling it anymore.
Bob,
but,
come on.
you know, we talk about the travel organizations. We're up here in Vernon Hills. We got the Jaguars, who are based out of Joliet. And then you got the Midwest Blackbirds, Mike, that are based out of Dyer, Indiana.
Wow.
So this has been a hike for both of these teams, especially the Blackbirds. But, hey, if you can't get up for playoff hockey, probably shouldn't be out there, period, right?
Yeah, this is probably a neutral of a sight as you can have for these two teams. They both had a trek up here, and we're pretty much ready to go here. Both teams getting lined up. You'll see the Blackbirds in their very Blackhawks-esque striping in the white jerseys. The Jaguars, of course, wearing their black jerseys with that jungle-ish green and the yellow in there that, you know, makes you think of those cats on the front of the jersey there. So
yeah, the Jaguars, their young teams go with this black and goldish type look, and then their older teams, their 16U, 18U, they rock the purple.
Yeah,
which I kind of like. Purple
I like them
and
both.
gold. So
I like it all. That's very nice. All right, Stripes are ready to drop the puck here. We'll have 13 minutes on the clock for each period in this 10U matchup. We are underway here, folks, at Glacier Ice Arena. Jaguars moving into the zone. Nice diving effort to get that puck deep. As they battle for it in the corner, you can see the intensity starting out high already. It's a playoff game, and I think both teams can feel the energy. A shot from a top of the circle, just patted away, and
that first goal, Mike, that first goal critical, right? And a winner-take-all type scenario here is...
Oh, nice pad save there. It's in the crease, and covering it on the back door was Shale, so we have still a tied game, but wow, that puck found its way all through the blue paint.
Yeah, I don't know how that one stayed out. Hudson Shale did a nice job finding the puck, though, over by that far post and covering up, but yeah, that first goal is so important in a game like this, right? If you're the Jaguars, allows you to breathe a little bit, play with a lead, and if you're the Blackbirds, if you fall behind here early, maybe you start to press a little bit.
Yeah, and during the regular season, Dalton was just pointing out, I mean, we have an extra friend up here in the booth today that may be joining in later. He was pointing out goals for the Blackbirds this year in the regular season, 122 in just 18 games played. Yep. That is impressive.
They were held to just 2 last night.
Cutting in, and a nice blocker save that just steered that shot wide. Cutting through the middle of the ice was number 11. That was Gavin Lesmeister. On the other way on the breakaway, a shot, what a save, a rebound, was sitting in the crease, or right outside in the slot, and another save standing on his head.
Yeah, Logan Burleson had that breakaway, the rebound. Joshua Wilson stoned twice by Miller.
Look out, here's a shot that just goes wide. Picked up behind the net now, thrown in front. A couple of white sweaters are able to keep that there. They go D to D. And another D to D pass comes out of the zone. We'll get a whistle stopping the play. 11:27 to go here in the first.
You know, Mike, no different than the NHL playoffs. A hot goalie can carry you, right? This Blackbirds team scored over 6 goals a game during the regular season. Last night they were held to just 2 by Camden Miller, and Miller looks to be on his game here early as 2 point-blank opportunities were denied.
Yeah, well, minus 15 goal differential for this Jaguars team during the regular season. Of course, stats don't always tell you the whole story, but, you know, like you said, a hot goaltender getting at the right time. They were a sub-500 team, as you mentioned, during the regular season. So, hey, if they can turn it on for these playoffs, we could see something special. Here come the Blackbirds out of their own end. Pass through the neutral zone, finally connects. They dump this one down. It's in the crease. Oh, a backhand opportunity, and that had to be gloved down. Already in the butterfly was Miller.
Yeah, Miller maybe on that first play would have been better served, Mike, to just cover up rather than try to kick that puck out with his pad, because he kicked it right out in front of him. And a couple more opportunities for the Blackbirds, who are coming out buzzing here a little bit. They don't want to go home just yet.
No,
they're not done playing hockey.
Well, they had a couple of good opportunities on those breakaways where, once again, Miller just kind of letting that rebound sit in the crease, so maybe like to see him hold on to one of those, but so far he's kept it even here. A 2-on-1 the other way could be if they rush. Backdoor pass, just behind the Aaron skater, that was number 18. I don't have an 18 on my, no, sorry, 48. That was Rowan Meister. That was the backdoor opportunity, just didn't connect.
Good idea, though, but good back check work by Camden Vallow, number 91 for the Blackbirds. Did a nice job getting back into that and forcing the play.
A couple of bodies collide in a board battle right next to the blue line in the Blackbirds zone. It finally finds its way there, but defense is there to corral it. Onto this near corner. A little bit tough of a vantage point for us here. I'll do my best to lean over and see that, but I'm sure the camera's picking up. Tried to throw that puck out in front.
They were digging for it in the corner, Mike.
Here comes a possible 3-on-2. Now could be a 3-on-1 if they hurry for the Blackbirds. Going wide with it. Good puck protection to pull up and button hook there. Sent back down by Burleson. Picked up by his teammate. I believe that is Mason Wilson in behind the net, but it's turned away, and now here come the Jaguars. Stick checked at the blue line. Oh, and a good idea about the pass to Durr, but it just was behind him, so it kind of gummed up the rush there. Line change, and the Blackbirds are back on it. Here they come with the puck the other way. Durr now. A backhanded shot lifted. Oh, and it was still loose, but we get a quick whistle. That's okay. It was up in the chest area, and I think, you know, everybody thought that that was going to be held on, so I'm okay with that quick whistle there.
Quick whistle, the Jaguars defense, you see the stick pushing it right up against the goalie's pad there to try to draw that whistle, but Miller's played well, but the Blackbirds coming out a little bit hot here in this one.
Bender now couldn't quite get that puck through skates in the slot. Goes to the far side. Blackbirds try to hold this in. They do at the point. A high rising shot. Oh, it hits Miller, and I think it kind of rattled him as he went down into the butterfly, but luckily that stayed out.
Yeah, the puck played him rather than him playing the puck there, but still kept it out of the net.
Sent down low. They battle for it in the corner. Two Jaguar sweaters there to clear the danger. Almost kept in nicely at the line, but here come the Jaguars the other way. 2-on-2 opportunity. Into the corner.
Lesmeyer and
Good
Schoolman out there. Schoolmeyer with the 3 goals yesterday, getting pounded in front of the net, has his stick taken away from him.
Yeah, I don't think the referees noticed that one. But
he can't score a goal if he doesn't have his stick, though. Not bad defense by the Blackbirds.
Yeah, that could have been a stick lift. I caught it at the tail end, but here comes a shot from the high slot, bodied away. That was number 84 eating that puck, Gavin Kapovich.
And Schoolman was on the back door there, Mike. Puck just bounced over his stick.
Into the corner, shoveled out towards the slot. It's picked up. Oh, and almost had the backdoor opportunity, but Shale, I think, said no with the stick.
Yeah, I think he got his blocker on that. That was ticketed for that top corner too, Mike.
Here come the Blackbirds the other way. Centering pass just out of the reach of Durr. You know, Durr's a righty. On that last opportunity he had to go to the backhand. This time would have been on his forehand. Here he comes again on the forehand. Oh, he had the room, but just put it up high after it was deflected by Miller.
Yeah, Durr was a PSL All-Star this year, Mike. Played here in those All-Star games. Kid's got some talent, number 52 in white.
I thought I recognized that name. Comes down into the corner. Couple of white sweaters there to poke that out of there, and Wilson gives chase. Oh, and look out, we have an errant ball out on the ice. I think the referee's going to pick that up, and play will resume here.
We had that yesterday, too.
I almost thought there was a hat trick that somebody didn't tell me about, but look out, here comes the Jaguars the other way. Oh, and would have liked to see them use the back door on that one, but a good opportunity to get around the defenseman. Another shot.
That was Beckett Fox on that backhand. Backhands can be tough, especially when they're elevated, so not a bad shot by Fox.
That's true, that's true. A little collision along the boards. Everybody's okay. We get back up. Shoveled out from behind the net, fighting for it there, this Jaguars team. And we get a whistle as Shale covers up. But, man, Aaron, this action.
It's been fun, yeah. I mean, if this is what we're going to have for six games today, sign me up. This has been a lot of fun. No scoring, but plenty of opportunities on both sides. And that last opportunity, Daniel Harris trying to jam it in that far post. Hey, any way you can get it done.
Puck is dropped, and the Blackbirds win it in their own zone, trying to get out now. Jaguars putting on a lot of pressure, though. They're holding this puck in at the corner, well, the near side corner for us. Jaguars throw this in front. It was gloved but not down, and that'll stay in the zone momentarily as they get that deep, but it'll be back in the hands of the Blackbirds defense. pried off the puck behind the net. And look out, this Jaguars team, they're hunting for this puck. Out of the zone now, finally, are the Blackbirds, but they don't quite have numbers. Oh, a nice toe drag move, and a backhander just goes over the crossbar.
Yeah, that was Durr again.
Wow.
Both times he's tried forehand and backhand now, Mike, and both times he's gone up over the crossbar.
Now he's playing defense as well. A 200-foot game from Durr. Nice back skating and containing to get the attacker to just dump that puck and go for a line change. I mean, that was some skill, Aaron. 1-on-3, he could feel the pressure coming from behind, and toe drag is the one attacker in front of him. Look out! The other way! And the Jaguars strike first.
Rowan Meister gets the turnover, spins around in the far dot, fires it on goal. It breaks through Hudson Chail, and the 4-seed Jaguars, Mike, not looking like a sub-500 team. They're up 1-0.
They have pressured heavily in this offensive zone, and of course it comes on the try that just kind of flukily went towards the net right after Durr had a good opportunity the other way.
Isn't that how it always happens, though? You get an opportunity at one end, you don't score, and then you give up an opportunity and a goal at the other.
You just hope it doesn't haunt you at night. Battle for it now along the half wall into the corner. Jaguars still puck protecting nicely there. They come out with it. A little bit of calamity behind the play. Still going in front of the net, but the Blackbirds are able to poke this puck out there across the red line and across the blue line now. Going wide with it. A centering pass is picked off in the slot. Down below the Jaguars net. Blackbirds send it back to the point. Oh, a whiff on the shot, and just couldn't quite get all of that from the point. It goes the other way. This may go down, but not far enough for icing. I'll have to tag up. That is number 91, Camden Vallow.
Yeah, Vallow was the one who that puck just rolled off his stick, but kid's got some speed here.
I think it had it a little on his heel. He's got it in the corner now, looking for a centering opportunity. Leaves it behind. That is Mason Wilson. Thrown in front, and a nice save, stand-up style, from Camden Miller.
Yeah, good positional save by Miller on Logan Burleson. This line for the Blackbirds that features number 16 Logan Burleson and number 80 Joshua Wilson. They're the ones who have created most of the offense for the Midwest Blackbirds here in the first. Wouldn't be surprised if they get at least one here at some point with the way they've played.
Well, look out, because you both, right now for both teams, you have Alex Schoolman, who had the hat trick last night on the ice, and Durr, who had that just beautiful toe drag, and then an opportunity that just couldn't find the back of the net on earlier in this game. We also said that he was a Premier Select All-Star, so look out, a little bit of a collision there at center ice. And this puck goes into the Blackbirds' end. 1-on-5 as far as white sweaters. They elect to shoot, and it's gloved. They'll get a whistle. It's actually a really smart play by, that was Gavin Lesmeister.
Yeah, no, you're right, Mike. That was a smart play. You don't really have anything going on 1-on-5, so put the shot on goal, see if you can find a spot, find a hole, or in this case, get an offensive zone draw.
They win that draw momentarily, but it is cleared out by the Blackbirds. Sorry, did I call them Blackhawks earlier?
If you haven't, you will.
Okay.
Because it happens every time we do one of their games.
It's the name and the jersey.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've called the Jaguars the Bruins, excuse me, I've called the Chicago Stallions the Bruins in the past because they wear the same jerseys.
Rising shot had to be blockered away by Chail.
It's a dangerous blocker, though, right out in front.
Into the corner now. And thrown back in front, but there's white sweaters there to corral and send this puck up out of the zone. Look out, could be an opportunity here for the Blackbirds, and they overskate it, and there will be an offsides whistle with 3:14 pie left here in the first period.
George Durr again, but good stick work this time by the Joliet Jaguars to not allow him that little toe drag and space and force the offsides.
Puck is dropped. Blackbirds win the draw. They dump this puck into the Joliet defense, but it's picked off at the line. Joliet looking to turn this puck up. Stick checked in the neutral zone, but they come away with it. They have to regroup with their defense. They elect to dump this puck down. Two players just blowing tires back there as they were fighting over that puck. Incidental contact, nothing doing. Going back to the neutral zone. Jaguars may have almost entered the zone before all of their skaters were out, but they have it now, and they send this puck back down below the Blackbirds' goal line. Flipped up the boards in front of the benches. Jaguars will regroup. Trying to get this puck deep as best they can, but it's changing sides here in the neutral zone. It's almost like a foosball table right now as both teams are just throwing it to each other, just trying to whack away at it. That's how I play stick hockey. I'm not very good at bubble hockey, you know? Just maybe something good will happen.
Put it towards the puck, put it towards the net, good things happen.
Just flail around with the sticks and maybe something will happen. Nice move there through another defender. It had to be sticked away. Going into the corners, the Jaguars, I'm trying to get a number and a name for you there.
Mason Tepke, I think, number 79.
Yes, you're right. That is a 79 on the sleeve there. Really nice move to get his team into the blue line, and now they go to work along the half wall and into the corner. The Blackbirds desperately trying to poke this puck along the boards and out. They've usually taken the boards route until they get to this neutral zone, and there's that cross-ice pass, and ooh, just not in the wheelhouse of the pass and a little off balance. They'll have to regroup, and looks like they're changing lines.
Pass was a little bit behind Joshua Wilson, and it forced him to take a tumble when he tried to play it.
Good stick by Westmeister, keeping that one in. Plucked that out of midair, but here come the Blackbirds the other way. Couple of stick handles, nice move to get around one. It's Durr. Durr cutting towards the middle, a rising shot. He's sent two over the crossbar now. Another toe drag, but just ran out of room, and we get a whistle.
Yeah, Durr now has gone over the crossbar, I think 3 times, Mike. He had 2 breakaways.
There was that other one that hit the mask and went over.
One forehand, one backhand, and then right there, he's got to keep, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to go upstairs where it's a little bit harder for some of these young goalies to react and make those top shelf saves, but got to get it on net. Got to get it on net.
53.8 to go here in the first period as the puck is dropped in the Jaguars' end. Blackbirds get this down low. A couple of white sweaters trying to throw this out. It finds the Jaguars, almost thrown into their own bench.
Uh-oh,
look out, here comes Westmeister on a breakaway, a shot, and it's saved. Oh, almost put back in by the defense. We get a quick whistle, though. Yeah. And that's fine with me, though. Shale had that puck in the glove right after that defenseman Mike, almost put it back in on himself.
That could have been a United Center saving goal right there by Hudson Shale. If he gets beat, that second goal in the first period would have been huge for the Jaguars. Lesmeyer, hard shot, not able to get it through.
Especially under a minute. Look out, here's Durr the other way. Not quite a breakaway from the side. Hits the side of the net, didn't quite have the angle. It's kept in at the point. A shot, that's sticked away and over the net again. 15 to go on the clock.
Dangerous clear. You got to put that up the boards. You can't put it right through the center like that.
Trying to go off the glass and out in the final moments here. Blackbirds just trying to throw this puck around to keep it in the zone as time will expire in the neutral zone. We are through one period. Jaguars 1, Blackbirds still yet to find the back of the net, but they've had a number of great chances.
It was a fun first period.
Well, the Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Blackhawks fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Tonight, the Blackhawks will be in Columbus to take on the Blue Jackets at 6 p.m., but you're going to want to stick around.
Small TV. Yeah, that's what I was saying last night. Small TV.
You're going to want to stick around with us here as we are going till probably around 9 o'clock tonight.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Roughly.
So we'll be here all day,
Small
folks.
TV, Blackhawks, big TV, NIHL Blackhawks tournament.
Exactly. And then tomorrow, the Blackhawks are back home in action against the Toronto Maple Leafs at 6 p.m. That is on ESPN and Hulu. They're also wearing the Winter Classic jerseys again tomorrow, so don't miss Blackhawks in action. Chicago Blackhawks also want to let you know that registration is now open for the Blackhawks 2025 Youth Summer Camps. Camps are being held for boys and girls ages 6 to 13, June 9th through the 13th, and July 28th through August 1st.
Yeah, it's a hard read.
At the Blackhawks practice facility at Fifth Third Arena in Chicago. I was going to say, I don't know if we're doing 28-year-olds.
Yeah, a lot of numbers, yeah.
Also at Fifth Third, we are proud to present our all-girls camp, Big Strides, designed for ages 12 to 18, the week of June 23rd through the 27th. All camps are full day. Players will participate in 2 on-ice practices and 2 hours of off-ice activities. Full equipment and basic comprehension of skating is required. For more information and to register, please visit www.nihil.nhl.com/Blackhawks/amateur/hockey-camps. One more time, www.nhl.com/Blackhawks/amateur/hockey-camps.
That's a hard read with all those numbers. I struggled with it a couple of times too.
Math is hard. What do you want, you know? Back underway here in period number 2, as we have switched sides as they usually do. Battling in the Blackbirds zone now along the boards. A couple of parents, I think, may have wanted a call there. But
the officials down to our left wanted a call on the Blackbirds for a hit against the boards.
Durr coming up with the puck now, has a man back door. It's a 2-on-1. He goes wide, dragging it to the backhand, and he finds it finally. What a beautiful move. What a finish from Durr.
George Durr. Mike, I said he needed to put the puck on net. This time that nice long toe drag kept the puck right on the ice. He beat Miller, tucked it in that far post, and that's a huge goal for the Blackbirds, especially when you factor in the Jaguars were this close to taking a 2-0 lead in that first period.
Yeah, that was very, I want to say Alex Ovechkin-esque, because you see him scoring goals when he falls, but Durr, he put that puck onto his backhand to go to the back door, and it was still kind of behind him when he had to put it in, so his weight kind of carried him onto his behind as he fell down. Another shot from the Blackbirds as they're in the slot. Here comes a second opportunity that goes wide.
That was Walter Vukadinovich on that shot there.
A little collision at center. And here come the Joliet Jaguars into the zone going wide. As number 7, Daniel Harris. He had a goal last night. That was the second of the game for the Jaguars. He tried to wrap that around, but the pads were there. And another quick whistle, even the referee pointing to his chest saying that one was on me, but wanted to kind of control the chaos going there.
It was a nice play by Harris behind the net. He was on his forehand quickly, went back to his backhand, tried to jam it inside that near post, but Chael did a nice job holding that near post.
We've seen, at least at this rink for the All-Star games, a couple players try the Michigan.
Yeah, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it in this.
That here. This is playoffs, and he made the right move. That was on his backhand, so the best he could do is throw that in on a wraparound. Battle for it on the boards. The Jaguars throw this back in, but it's offsides as Harris was late tagging up, and we will get a whistle.
Yeah, that door is on the inside. It's in the offensive zone for the Jaguars here in the second period, and same for the Blackbirds down to our right. So these players got to be really cognizant of where they're coming on and off the ice and where that puck is.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Blackbirds use the door that's in that attacking zone for them right now. Mostly they've been using the neutral zone door, but of course you have defense and offense as we get a whistle for icing here. 11:16 to go in the second period. They've been pretty disciplined with the doors over there. Jaguars have mostly used the door in that, well, right now it's their attacking zone. I haven't seen too much from center ice. I also noticed on the Blackbirds bench, it looked like we were checking a couple teeth there on the end. I don't have a number, but I hope everybody's okay over there.
Well, with the masks, their teeth should be all right.
Yeah. Down low in the corner. Jaguars keeping this in. It's Willow now with the puck, picking that up. Thrown to the point, but not out. Jaguars are able to corral, walk the line, and a shot, a rising one through a couple bodies, and a rebound opportunity gets put in.
It's Meister again, Rowan Meister, right place, right time. The shot from the point was Beckett Fox. That was in and out of the glove of Hudson Chael, and Meister on the doorstep, backhands it in, and Jaguars back out in front.
This Jaguars team is not going away quietly. Everything that the Blackbirds, almost did it, Blackbirds are doing, this Jaguars team says, I can do better. They've been putting on the pressure for a 4th seed team. Face-off taken now by the Blackbirds as they try to respond to that quickly, and they do! Wow, what a shot through the 5-hole, and we are back level in this game.
Logan Burleson, number 16. I called him out earlier. I said, don't be surprised if he gets one. And that was a hard, low shot. Yeah, it went 5-hole on Camden Miller. And they didn't even have time to put Joliet's goal up on the scoreboard before the Blackbirds were able to get it even. So 2-2.
What a shot, what a goal. I don't think Miller was expecting that one, but, you know, the height from number 16 over there,
kid.
Logan Burleson, I think that was a lot what helped that, have that speed and acceleration towards the net there from such a tough angle. Here he is again, and he gets another one.
Yeah, Mike, that was just unfortunate for the Jaguars. That puck was played by a Jaguars defenseman behind the net, off the backboards, off the back of the net, and you saw Camden Miller push himself to his far post thinking the puck was going to come out the far side. It bounced back to the near side. Burleson, that long reach, able to just grab the puck on the near side, jam it home, and Burleson's got 2 goals in about 30 seconds here, and now the Blackbirds playing with their first lead of this best-of-3 series.
I hate, because, you know, you're a Boston fan, I hate to bring up
Then don't do it.
2013, but I mean, they're wearing those jerseys, and it was very reminiscent of 17 seconds.
Then don't do it.
Sorry, Aaron.
I'll shut your mic off. I'll do this by myself.
Are we renaming it Binnington Garden?
Ugh.
Look out, Durr, another move to the forehand. Wow, we have seen a brilliant display of skill from Durr today as he wanted another one himself. Logan Burleson, he had 2 last night. He's already at his totals in just a period and a couple minutes here today.
I think that was William Luzo who got a piece of that shot by Durr to deflect it wide. It's a good stick work by the Jaguars.
So the Blackbirds, if you haven't caught up with that frenzy right there, are now leading this game, their first lead of the game.
First lead of the series.
Yeah, first lead of the series, 3-2 on a pair of goals within about 30 seconds from Logan Burleson. As you mentioned, Aaron, that puck was on his backhand. He just pulled it to the forehand with an unsuspecting goaltender in net. That was a backdoor easy tap in for him.
Yeah, Miller was on that far post because he thought that puck was going to bounce off the end boards and go around to the far corner, and it just came back the other direction.
Here comes what could be a 4-on-2 as the Blackbirds take that shot, and the rebound is still in the crease. Another rebound opportunity for Burleson. I don't know how that didn't go in. What a glove save on the ice from Camden Miller.
Yeah, Miller first made the left pad save, and standing right out in front, Logan Burleson, all he had to do was tap it into an open net, but Miller stoned him there, keeps his team down only by a goal.
I don't know if Burleson's too worried. Of course, would probably want to see a hat trick for himself.
I think he wants a win more.
Robbed on that one for sure. Stick checking, playing a nice 200-foot game there as well. As he comes back up with it, that long reach that we talked about. He's 1-on-4 right now. Finally bodied off the puck, but we are going to get a whistle here as we're going to get a hooking call from the official. And the Blackbirds, with the momentum right now, will go to the power play.
Now 1-on-4 and you draw a hook. That shows some skill there from Logan Burleson. Going to the box, that looks like Grigg. Is that 89 in the box?
I believe so.
Logan Grigg.
A short name on the back. I believe that is Grigg, yeah.
A power play opportunity for the Blackbirds to try to extend this lead. And again, they win today, they play tomorrow. If Joliet wins today, they're off until March 9th when they play at the United Center.
Blackbirds win the draw on their power play. Backdoor opportunity. Oh, if only the man at the back door was a righty instead of a lefty, it would have been in the wheelhouse. That was Wilson. Coming back the other way and having to regroup are the Blackbirds. They lose it behind their own net. Look out, a lot of ice here. Could be an opportunity for the Jaguars here while they're a man down. Lost in the skates of Wilson. Oh, he turns it right over. Oh, a couple of teammates collide there.
Yeah, Schoolman ran into Cooper Andrews.
Bender, a nice centering pass. And here's Burleson for the hat trick. He just missed. I'm not sure if Miller got a piece of that, but a hard shot from point blank range as he was all alone. Look out the other way, shorthanded. Here come the Jaguars, and they score!
Cooper Andrews.
The game-tying goal, shorthanded.
That's the second time today, Mike, that the Blackbirds have had a golden opportunity on Camden Miller, they weren't able to score. The Jaguars have done a great job turning defense into offense here today. Cooper Andrews with a nice move right at the blue line to get himself the space he needed. He did not miss on that rifle as well, so we're tied again.
And if you are the Blackbirds, of course, you're still on the power play, but man, does that take the wind out of your sails after those 2 quick goals from Burleson. You had all the momentum going into the power play. He drew that power play. But now a shorthanded goal the other way, and the Jaguars have life once again here. Harris now stick handling with it. Could only get as far as the blue line. It's still at center with the Jaguars. Fan on the pass there, so they'll have to regroup. Durr tried to poke that forward. He does, but we're getting a whistle for offsides as Bender had fallen into the zone, so we will have this face-off just outside the blue line.
That was dangerous there. Jaguars, couple of opportunities. They had gained the red line, tried to clear it in, a couple of mishits on those clearing attempts, and this is a very, very speedy Blackbirds team that we've seen here so far this morning, and they got lucky they didn't get caught there.
Face-off right below us to our right here. 7:18 to go in this second period. 42 seconds on the Blackbirds power play that has given up a shorty already. Taking this around behind his own net is Parker Lindman. Blackbirds will have to regroup once more. Oh, nice toe drag to evade a stick checker right there. It was Durr again as he comes up with it. A nice drop pass, a little bit of a push and back entry, but look out, they have to regroup as they were almost offsides. Burleson sends that puck in deep.
Not a bad pass, just at the wrong time, Mike, right at the blue line.
Right.
Durr was coming forward with a ton of speed. He probably should have just skated that into the offensive zone.
Burleson trying to muscle his way to the front of the net. Oh, and a backdoor shot that Miller stretched out for that one. And the rebound was sitting in the crease. We'll have an icing here, but man, Miller standing on his head down there
really
in the crease to our right. 6:32 to go in this second period.
Pushed himself from that near post to the far post as there was some chaos in the blue paint, but Camden Miller has stayed focused. He's kept his eye on the puck, and he's done a good job so far here today. The Blackbirds have had a number of point-blank opportunities.
He gets a pat on his helmet from teammate Beckett Fox, and we will have another icing here, 6:25. Both teams back to even strength here, and it is a 3-3 draw thus far. And a lot of that is thanks to Camden Miller in the crease, stretching out. I mean, he looked like an NHL goaltender stretching out in that crease to cover the back door. Another shot helped by his defense, but actually goes through him.
Yeah, that was tipped back to him by his defense and tapped through the 5-hole and came out the other side.
I didn't want to jinx him there.
Yeah, that was Logan Grigg who tapped that back into his goalie and almost put it in the net.
Burleson around one at the point. A rising shot, I think, caught some leather or some shoulder from Camden Miller. And this puck is cleared back out. The Jaguars fighting for their lives in their own zone now.
You see the Jaguars, they're perfectly content to just take the puck and clear it out.
Yes.
You know, if you ice it, you ice it, but you're perfectly content to clear it out and then try to generate offense another way.
They hold this one in at the point, but it's picked off. Here comes Burleson, a one-on-one. He has beat the one. He's only got the goalie now for the hat trick. It hits the post and the outside of the net. Tried to throw that back in front, and that just wouldn't go. He had no other white sweaters there quite ready to assist him there. Thrown back in front to him. Stick checked.
Greg did a nice job there, Mike.
Beautiful keep at the line. That was Gavin Kapovich. And that one was sent in, though, offside, so we will get a whistle.
That's a tough play for Logan Grigg, as he's got Logan Burleson bearing down on him. He did his best to keep up with him. You're never going to skate backwards as fast as someone's going to skate forwards, but he did a nice job pivoting, turning around, staying with him, forcing Burleson wide. And once he forced him wide, he ended up taking a shot from a bad angle, hit the side of the post, and stayed out.
In now with the man in the slot are the Blackbirds, and that was just sticked wide. I think that caught a piece of the defender. So no shot on goal there as the Jaguars take this up the other way. Could have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Tracking back, though, some good back checking from, I believe that was Joshua Corner. And the Jaguars have it below the goal line. Couldn't find a lane to feed that up front, so here comes Durr and the Blackbirds the other way. Puck was passed into the zone. I'm not sure if there were any Jaguars in the zone, but we get a whistle for offside.
Yeah, Mason Tepke really aggressive defensively there. Came out and challenged the puck skater in the neutral zone from his D position. Just poke-checked it back into the offensive zone, but he apparently had a player still in the attacking zone.
Blackbirds have it along their boards. Flipping this up out of the zone. Durr now. Another toe drag. Goes to the backhand. And a backhanded shot finds its way. Durr again with the celebration on top.
Yeah, again, that toe drag was pretty, but not a lot on that shot. And I think because there wasn't a lot on that shot, Mike, it fooled Camden Miller a little bit. It didn't look, by the time Durr took the shot, he was at a bad angle, didn't look all that dangerous.
Yeah.
But I think just an off-speed shot, you know, as Miller was expecting the fastball, got the changeup, and ended up going 5-hole and gave the Blackbirds the lead back.
Changeup is a good word for it. It almost looked like he was going to put that in as soon as he completed that second move. You heard the hesitation in my voice because I was waiting for that puck to go in. I think he had an extra move to throw that in with the backhand, but nice celebration afterwards, and we finally have another lead in this game after it was deadlocked at 3 after that shorthanded goal. It is 4-3 Blackbirds here.
Goalie without his stick.
3:50 to go. We get a whistle. The goaltender will get a chance to grab both his stick and his blocker.
And Rowan Meister slow to get up, holding his head. Yeah, no stick, no blocker for Hudson Shale, and we get a whistle. And slow to get up, a little slow to get up was Rowan Meister. He's holding the back of his head. I don't know if he hit it as he came down. But we're gonna skate 5 to a side. Thought there might have been a penalty called in there, but.
Face-off dropped. Jaguars go to work in the offensive zone, thrown off the back of the cage. Blackbirds are able to finally clear their zone, and look out, here's Burleson again. That long reach around one, has one more to beat and a man back door. And nothing doing there as the defense is able to snuff that out.
Actually had a woman back door.
I was just about to say.
Genevieve Potasic on the back door.
I saw the ponytail and I was like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Trying to throw that out to her, but just couldn't find its way into the slot. Jaguars lose it in the corner. Genevieve's there battling for it. Jaguars now are able to flip this up to the point and out. And this will go all the way down. I don't know if this will be icing. It will. Couldn't tell if there was a touch at the blue line by the Blackbirds, but 2:53 to go here in this second period. And we will have a face-off down, it looks like, to the left of goaltender Camden Miller. 4-3, Blackbirds have the lead, their second lead of the day.
Been a back-and-forth game for sure.
Durr wins the draw. Blackbirds trying to go to work now. As chipped out of the zone. Schoolman has a man back door. Tried to go to his backhand, sticked away though. A nice defensive effort there from the Blackbirds. That is number, I believe, 84, Gavin Kapovic.
Blackbirds have done a nice job against Alex Schoolman here this morning, Mike. He had a hat trick in yesterday's game. They've held him off the ice. We really haven't been able to call his number very much today, so Blackbirds really focusing on number 97 in black and gold.
That was an offsides whistle, so the faceoff will come right outside of the Jaguars' end. Blackbirds win the draw and dump this puck back deep. There to corral that is the Jaguars' defense. Good puck protection. They battle along the wall. It is thrown out in front. Just didn't have it in the wheelhouse to get a point from the shot, but it is still low in the zone for this Blackbirds team to try to go to work, and now flipped out. Actually taken out, excuse me, by Harris to Fox. Fox going wide with it. Try to ring that puck around. Jaguars almost had numbers, but it finds its way out the other side, and Durr around one, around that same one with another toe drag. He's got to beat him one more time, and just had some help from the defense. So
and Mason Tepke cut him off there. Just one too many layers, but he gets another chance here.
Durr cutting to the slot. Backhanded pass. Back the way he came, tried to find Burleson. Burleson throws this puck towards the front of the net, but it hits the side. Now it's going to be kept in at the point by the Blackbirds. They have numbers in the corner. Trying to throw this puck in front, but it finds the stick of, that is number 48, Rowan Meister.
It's good to see him back out there. He had to go to the bench after he hit his head, so good to see him back out there.
Fox taking this, nice way to stay on sides by the Jaguars. A couple of stick checks there, and they are taken off the puck. 1 minute remaining in this second period. 4-3 in favor of the Blackbirds. But here come the Jaguars. A rising shot, and that, I believe, went in.
No, that hit the...
Oh,
yeah, the back official is calling a goal.
I believe that was the back bar. That hit up off the glove of Hudson Shale.
Beckett Fox.
It came right back out, but I believe I saw that puck hit the back bar, and the official at the blue line saw the same thing as me.
Immediately, that back official immediately, Mike, called that a goal. So from our angle, it looked like it had beaten Hudson Shale, but Beckett Fox ties it at 4, and it's been a fun first game, and we still got 13 minutes and 54.6 seconds left to go.
Well, you mentioned the 54.6. That is a massive goal for the Jaguars to strike in the final minute of this second period, and gives you a little momentum going into the final frame, knowing that you're not down, you're not crawling back, you're tied up. As we get another icing call here.
Yeah, and Mike, on that goal, no real complaint from either the Blackbird goal or the Blackbird bench or the Blackbird fans.
Yeah,
so,
no.
And also really not much complaint from Hudson Shale either. So pretty confident that they got that one right.
I think he did kind of put his hands in the air and go towards the official, but you know what? It tipped off his glove and went behind him.
Well, he doesn't see. Yeah, he doesn't know if it goes off the crossbar or off the back of the net.
So I mean,
that should be a penalty right there. Oh, no call.
No call. A nice glove save by Shale though to kind of calm everything down right after that. But
that's the first, I think, missed call of the game. Players at this level not allowed to check, and that was pretty clearly a check right out in open ice.
Other than a couple of early whistles, this refereeing system has done a nice job today, but maybe just missed that one right there. Another thrown shot, another glove save by Shale. 37.1 to go.
Yeah, not a bad idea by William Luzo, as Shale has let a couple break through him today. So even if it's from a bad angle, just put it towards the net.
Picked up by the Blackbirds and carried out. Look out, they could have numbers here. Might be a 3-on-1 led by Durr. Durr has a man back door. He elects to shoot, and I think that was tipped and gone up over the crossbar with just about 25 to go here. Blackbirds on the attack. Oh, and the stick just wasn't on the ice from Wilson. All you young hockey players out there, you got to keep that stick on the ice. You never know when the puck's going to find you. So that could have been a backdoor tap-in from the pass from the point. 7 seconds to go here as the clock winds down. Blackbirds still trying to make something happen, but they may run out of time here, and they will. 2 periods in the books. We have a 4-4 tie. Well, the NIHL's Best Flow has its winners. The 2025 NIHL's Best Flow was sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, Culver's, and Chicosi University, and of course NIHL itself. Each season, this is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this annual event among players and the fans who vote for their favorite flow. The players who represented their team and won the contest this year were the Squirt Chicago Hawks A5, Pee-wee Chicago Hawks A3.
Something in the water out in Darien, Mike.
Bantam,
grow that lettuce.
Bantam Chicago Blues A2, and College Junior Prep Rockford Road Runners 18U. They all won prizes for their team and for themselves. Prizes this season were sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, the Northern Illinois Hockey League, Chicosi University, and Culver's. Thank you, players and team managers, for another excellent year of NIHL's Best Flow. I'm still waiting on my award. I'm still trying.
You have the flow that I've lost over the years.
Yeah, I put the hat on. There might be a little bit of a receding hairline in the front.
No, you got it coming out there. It looks good coming out of the
back. In the back,
it looks like hockey hair.
Yeah.
Back business in the front.
I'm on the mic. I gotta be.
Yes.
The NIHL regular standings determined the qualifiers, and now we are in the 2025 NIHL Blackhawks tournament. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website and the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL Blackhawks tournament games. We have 5 more games here for you today. We've got two 12U games.
We got one more 10U game after this, then we've got 2 Pee Wee 12U games, then 2 14 Bantam games.
So tune in on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel for all that action as we are ready to go. Deadlocked at 4 into this third period. It is underway now. Both teams stick checking each other in the neutral zone as the Jaguars try to shovel this puck into the offensive zone. Corralled there by the Blackbirds defense. Weaves around one and out of their zone. Thrown up front. There's Burleson handing it off. A shot patted away. That was Braden Hasselbring getting the shot on that one after the pass over to him on the backdoor side. Blackbirds still have it at center. They try to turn that around, but both teams exchanging turnovers in the neutral zone as nobody is able to push this puck past another stick check. It's finally into the Blackbirds' end, and Jaguars are really going to work down into the corner. Blown tire allows the Blackbirds to clear there. And here come the Blackbirds. Oh, not quite. Good defensive effort by, that was Mason Tepke.
Yeah, Tepke
clearing that puck.
He had no choice there, Mike. He had to attack that puck. Otherwise, it was a 2-on-1 being led by Logan Burleson the other way and got there just in time. So he's played a really solid defensive hockey game. We've called his number quite a bit here through 2+.
Puck is dropped right in front of the Blackbirds bench. They win this faceoff and corral. Moving up with it is Kapovic. Thrown behind the Jaguars net. Jaguars trying to go off the boards and out. And not quite. Kapovic kept that in, and a rising shot from the half wall had to be gloved away by Camden Miller. A shot into the shin pads of a couple of defensemen, and I think that stung them, but here come the Jaguars the other way. Defense could lead to offense there. It's still there. Oh, a delayed call. And I believe we'll get a whistle now. I think the Blackbirds did touch the puck before that, but we were still waiting on the whistle. But wow, a hooking call after the Jaguars still broke free and had a 2-on-0 opportunity,
Mike,
but nothing doing.
That was the puck was on the stick of Alex Schoolman as well. He had a hat trick yesterday. He's the one who you want the puck on his stick in a situation like that, and just whiffed on the shot in tight. But the Jaguars will be a skater up here for the next 2 minutes.
That is George Durr headed to the box. We've mentioned his name quite a bit here. So he'll sit for 2 minutes with 11:09 here to go in the final frame. Look out, his team could be on a 2-on-1 here. Burleson with that long reach going wide, throws it towards the crease and just not able to connect with Bender there.
That should be another penalty, absolutely.
Another penalty.
That might, Mike, that might be a major or a 2-10. That's a hit from behind right up against the boards. That is a big no-no. We will see what the official says here, but an opportunity for the Jaguars as Billy Bender's going to go to the box. It's going to be called for boarding.
So another Blackbird in the box. This will be a 5-on-3. 10:54 to go. There's still 1:42 remaining on that first power play. So I'm not sure.
It was a hit from behind was the official call.
Yeah.
And there are only 2 players in the box, so it's not a 2-10. So fortunate for the Blackbirds there. That very easily could have been a 2-10 or a major, given how close to the boards that Jaguars skater was.
You know, playoffs is always a time where things kind of amp up and the energy is a little bit high, but you know, you still have to keep yourself contained, especially you don't want to hurt your team. And this could spell some danger for this Blackbirds team as they only have 3 skaters out there. It looks like a 4-on-2 developing. Schoolman, the man with the hot stick last night, he had an opportunity, but Now the Jaguars will have to go to work, but look out, it's the Blackbirds clearing once again. They've actually done a nice job on this two-man disadvantage, and a nice glove save from Shale.
Yeah, the Jaguars were slow.
So
They were slow to change there. So they only had 4 skaters on the ice, so it was a 4-on-3 rather than a 5-on-3. And that allowed the Blackbirds to defend that pretty well. They're going to call, one of the teams is going to call a timeout here. And this is a huge minute and 14 seconds for both teams. If the Blackbirds are able to kill this 2-skater advantage off, they come out of this with about 9 minutes left with all the momentum, right? They kill a 5-on-3, but on the other side, if you're the Jaguars, you pot a couple here.
Yeah.
While a skater up.
I think this was the Jaguars that called this timeout, getting a chance to break out the whiteboard, draw up a play real quick, because, you know, this 5-on-3 hasn't done a whole lot for them as of yet. But, you know, you still have 56 seconds worth of it at the most if you don't score 114 on the other power play, or on the other penalty. So you still have a good minute here in which you can really take it to this Blackbirds defense, as they are 2 men short. Blackbirds also going over something. I don't know if I see a whiteboard there on the bench, but they're having a discussion. And got their 3 and the goaltender headed back out, ready to go.
The discussion is you get the puck on your stick, you turn around and you fire it.
Yeah. Burleson in to take the draw for the Blackbirds.
This is a
On
huge,
the other side, it's
face-off win.
Meister fought for that one and won it. Sticked away as it fell into the crease. Jaguars are going to get set up now. D-to-D pass at the point. A long shot from there in the skates. And corralled back into the slot for the Jaguars. Jaguars sending that puck down low. It's sticked away, but they have it again. Ran into the stripes there just a little bit, and it's the Blackbirds able to pick that up, but it not cleared out. A shot from a tough angle almost found its way through the crease. Jaguars using the top of the umbrella now. A slap shot from the point. Oh, redirected. Oh, my goodness. Aaron, what are we watching here today? This is only game 1.
Slap shot from the point by, I think that was Meister, and then Beckett Fox out in front. The puck and up at about his chest level was able to deflect it, and somehow Hudson Shale
he still got that
into his glove.
He still got that with the shaft of the stick. It hit Shale's mask and just fell right into his glove. I mean, still an outstanding save and good positioning, but wow, that was probably the best opportunity for the Jaguars on this man advantage, as the first power play for Durr is expiring. They're now only 1 man short on the Blackbirds side of things.
As Joliet needs to be careful with Durr out there now.
Yes. And an icing call from the team on the power play. So Durr out of the box, and now they'll get a chance to take an offensive zone draw with 9 seconds only to go on that second penalty.
That was quite the sequence there, from the one-timer from the point, the high deflection off the goalie mask, and just falls into his glove.
Burleson in to take another draw. Durr is in that low draw position right outside the circle, ready to take a quick shot right after.
I was thinking clean face-off, win, toe drag, fire.
Fought for it in the corner. And it's the Jaguars that are able to corral and flip this puck back out. Both teams back to even strength. The Blackbirds able to kill about a minute's worth of 5-on-3 disadvantage. And oh, look out, just couldn't clear the puck there. It's an opportunity. Oh, on the back door, a stick save. I don't think the Blackbirds were able to get that in the wheelhouse, and another save as that puck was directed towards the crease. And here come the Jaguars out of their own zone after some chaos. Shot into the defender's legs. The Blackbirds are able to steer that the other way, just out of the reach of Bender, who's now back out of the box. D-to-D pass from the Jaguars is read and picked off. The Blackbirds trying to go to work now, but not enough white sweaters in the vicinity. Jaguars able to evade a couple. They had to take that behind their own net. Still in the zone, though. Coming out with it is Durr. Look out from the point. Oh, a nice toe drag. One, maybe too many moves, and just couldn't put that puck away, but Goaltender Miller was sliding over to meet him. Durr again now. No lane to the front, but he throws it there anyways, off the stick of Miller and turned back away. And that's thrown in by Kapovic, and not able to get back is the Blackbirds, so an offsides whistle, and we will have another face-off. 7:41 to go here in this final frame. It is tied at 4, and with this being tournament play, with this being playoffs, I believe we will get some kind of overtime here, Aaron.
Just sudden death, 5-on-5. I would say regular old OT, because nothing beats playoff overtime hockey.
Right.
But
tracking back for that one is Camden Vallow. Thrown up the boards. Not out, though. Thrown towards the net and had to be sticked away by Chael. Puck is in the corner, and the Jaguars actually come out with it. Almost had slot positioning there as they worked their way, and the Blackbirds desperately trying to clear that puck out.
Whoa.
We get a whistle for a tripping call.
I thought they were blowing the whistle for offsides. I was like, that wasn't close.
That puck did stay in, so you're right, Aaron. But yeah, I knew we were going to get something there as I saw the referee's eyes locked on the player that fell down.
Beckett Fox in the penalty box for a trip.
After clearing a 5-on-3 advantage, the Blackbirds will get a power play of their own, and we will have 2 minutes at most of advantage time. 7:13 on the clock. Kapovic from the point tried to find Burleson in the slot, but Jaguars are able to clear that puck into the neutral zone. And look out, here's Lesmeister, 1-on-1. Oh, almost a spinorama move.
Going for the Denny Savard.
Yeah, savoir faire. Blackbirds pick this puck back up. It was nice puck protection, though, by Lesmeister at the very least, because his team's down a man. You want to try to kill as much time as possible, and playing 200 feet away from your own net will do that. Blackbirds pick this back up in the neutral zone and elect to just dump that in deep. Chase is only given by the Jaguars. And we have possibly another penalty coming up here on the Blackbirds as they'll lose their man advantage. Schoolman into the zone, evades 2 stick checks, thrown towards the net and into the corner. The Blackbirds are there, they'll touch up, and we have yet another, I think another checking penalty coming up here for the Blackbirds, as going to the bench and in some discomfort was a Jaguars player. I couldn't quite catch a number for you in the back there, but it'll be 4-on-4 for at least the next 1:02, and we will have a lot of open ice. 6:16 to go here in this final frame. The faceoff will come down to the left of Hudson Shale. Faceoff won by the Jaguars. They have it in the corner, thrown out in front. Oh, almost a backdoor opportunity, but it was a white sweater that picked that puck up first. Blackbirds carrying this puck out of their own end. They don't exactly have the numbers. They won't have the power play now as they committed a penalty, so it'll be a little bit of power play time at the very end of this 4-on-4 opportunity for the Jaguars. Thrown all the way back down, and we will get an icing that will head back into the Blackbirds' end.
I think, Mike, missed call there. That puck appeared to hit the stick.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Tepke. I could hear it at the blue line, but called icing and an offensive zone draw for the Jaguars.
Still 4-on-4 hockey here for another 28 seconds. Blackbirds win the draw. Trying to muscle their way up the boards and get that out. That was Durr. Thrown all the way back down, and this is far enough for icing as Grieg is able to touch up. We'll have another face-off to the left of Shale.
Well, this has been quite the 1-4 matchup, Mike. Yesterday, the Jaguars jumped out to had scored 4 goals in the second period. And they won that one 5-2 here. A little bit more back and forth, but this has been a fun game today.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what Northbrook and the Huskies have in store next.
That was a wild one, man.
That's a 2-3 matchup, and if it's anything like this one, I mean, this is close, and it's a further jump in the bracket, so we're in for some excellent hockey here today.
8 third-period goals in that game yesterday between Northbrook and the Huskies, including 5 in the last 6 minutes by the Romeoville Huskies, and that should be a trip.
That will be.
100%. Yep.
Luzo got his stick in the skates. He was trying to play the puck, but you still have to be in control of your stick at all times.
Yep.
He got Wilson's skate, and he'll go to the box for 2 minutes.
Yeah, you know, you said earlier as young players, you got to keep your stick on the ice when you're in front of the net. Young players also need to understand that your stick is an extension of you, and you are responsible for what your stick does. Accidental or not, a trip is a trip.
So it will be, once again, 4-on-4 hockey after we just got out of that. This will be for 47 seconds until we will see the Blackbirds, the Jaguars. No, you were right.
Yeah. The Blackbirds will be up for about a minute,
the power play. I got turned around for a second there. But Burleson didn't as he turned the puck around into the zone on 1-on-3. Able to pick this puck up in the corner. Oh, and thrown in front. It ricocheted wide, but stayed out. Picked up by Kapovic. Walks in past the line, and a diving butterfly save there from Miller. Burleson, that long reach, able to throw this puck in front. Durr all alone for a moment there. That looked like Connor McDavid in the slot on Thursday night.
Yeah, Durr got the clean shot off, but Miller was there to make the save again.
Maybe that was a little too soon for all us Americans out there, but that's what it seemed like, and Durr just couldn't put that puck home. Jaguars try to throw this puck back up the boards, but not quite out. They'll have to try it one more time, and they do. 4-on-4 is over now. It's the Blackbirds on the power play for the next 56 seconds. Bender trying to poke at that. Almost got his stick in the midsection, but no call, no foul there. Blackbirds now, here they come 2-on-2 as Durr and Burleson, the goal scorers for today, enter the zone. Durr to the backhand, and he puts it in off the goaltender. Wow.
George Durr, all game, Mike, he had been cutting to his forehand and cutting across the crease. This time he went the other way, went back short side on the backhand, and that's the hat trick for George Durr.
We did see him do one like that in that first period, and that was when I was mentioning that he is a righty, so it's a little bit tough for you to get that offensive or that forehand there. So this time he does elect to go to the backhand. He did in that first period, but it just couldn't get the shot off, or I think it hit the helmet. This time, no mistake, he throws it there. Oh, and a rising puck, gloved down by Shale. And I mean, that was just tough from Camden Miller. I mean, you're trying to come over and cover the shot, but you're also worried about that backdoor opportunity, and you're just not able to quite get to the post as they bank it off of you and in the net. I mean, there was the tiniest little hole for Durr to be able to find there, and he does it anyway. Face-off was to the left of Shale, and it's still in the Blackbird zone as they battle for it there. Both teams back to even strength following that goal. Durr now up on it again. Pokes it through one, not able to evade the stick of a second, and the Jaguars clear the danger. Blackbirds will regroup. Fanning on the pass, but able to puck protect nicely and get that out of the zone. Thrown back up at the blue line. It just sat there on the blue line and kicked away without a stick. That was Westmeyer. A shot rising, that may have gone wide, but not wanting to have any kind of danger. Hudson Shale gloves that one, and a little bit of a windmill with it as well.
Cooper Francis along those far boards. He scored the shorthanded goal last period. And you're right. I mean, if you're Hudson Shale, don't take any chances. Just put your glove on the puck, close it, get a whistle.
5-4 Blackbirds with 2:44 to go here in this game. We've seen it go back and forth all game, and a brilliant effort by the Jaguars. They've done an outstanding job as the 4 seed, taking it to this Blackbirds team that they beat last night. We're looking to upset them once more. They're trailing a goal now. They're in need of one to at least tie it. They have the puck now as they cut across the blue line. Stop there. Burleson got a stick in the midsection, but no call as he's able to come up with it. Trying to center that puck, but Only dark sweaters there in the crease to thwart the danger. Blackbirds will regroup in the neutral zone. Burleson, almost runs into Wilson, his own man, but able to take this back across the blue line, and a shot and a stand-up save from Camden Miller, and we will get a whistle. 1:55 to go here.
You know, you look at this score, 5-4 Blackbirds with the lead. Camden Miller has played absolutely spectacular hockey so far today. This could easily be a 9 or 10 spot for the Blackbirds if not for number 62 for the Jaguars. He's been phenomenal all morning long.
I'd say in about 55 seconds, look for that number 62 to head towards the benches. The Jaguars are still in need of that goal, and they may look for the extra attacker, but here they are on the rush trying to get that beforehand. Here come the Blackbirds the other way now, but picked off at neutral ice and back in the attacking zone momentarily. It goes back and forth at the blue line there as the Jaguars were valiantly trying to get into the zone. Pass evades Schoolman as it was up in the air. Burleson taking this back the other way. Not going to be an opportunity just yet for the extra attacker as the Blackbirds are in the zone, holding it there along the half wall. Nice couple of stick handles from Durr. Nice toe drag, rising shot, and a crucial glove save made by Camden Miller. 1:08 to go.
Durr is so impressive, Mike, on with his stick handle there. We've seen it really from the beginning of the game. The toe drags, the dangles. I mean, he's been fantastic.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that at this age group yet. I mean, that is an advanced skill that you can only imagine is going to get better with time for Durr. And you talk about it, Aaron. You see a lot of players. You've been broadcasting for, what, 4 years now for NIHL?
Yes.
And you've seen a lot of these players grow up and
yeah,
age,
I'm looking forward.
Age out even.
Looking forward to seeing George Durr grow here over the next couple of years. Yeah, we've one of the things that Eric and I, my partner Eric Willowhite, and I really enjoy about calling these games is watching these kids grow up. And you know, there are players that you know we did 4 years ago that were playing 10U that are now playing 14U, and it's just neat to see them, you know, physically grow as well. You know, when you start at 10U, you're 4 feet tall or whatever, and
well, unless you're Burleson out there.
Yeah, right. And you get some of these growth spurts, and all of a sudden, some of these kids are 5.5 feet tall, and it's a lot of fun for us, not just to call the games, but to watch their development and to watch them get better. So, yeah, a lot of these 10U players hopefully will be calling their 12Us, 14Us, and college junior prep here going forward.
I believe I may have been wrong on the last time out. That may have been called by the Blackbirds because this time it seems more of an opportunity for the Jaguars to have called a timeout to kind of regroup here. I wasn't given any indication on who called each of the timeouts, but the Jaguars, same thing as the last timeout. They break the whiteboard out. They're drawing up a play. The power play has expired, so we have actually one too many out there for the Jaguars.
Yeah.
I thought it was just me counting wrong, but I was like, that seems like a lot. Okay, 5-on-5 hockey here with 1:04 to go. Look to see, oh, look out, a turnaround shot in the slot. It's still loose and thwarted out from danger somehow. I believe it was just the Blackbirds not able to get that puck to the center of the net. Backhand flip, a nice stick, and that's a high stick.
Yeah.
47.8 to go. This faceoff should come outside of the zone. Still not quite an opportunity for Camden Miller to leave his crease, but I know the Jaguars are eyeing that.
Yeah, it was played with a high stick. It should be down here in the Blackbirds' defensive zone.
Oh, good call, Aaron, yes.
The players knew it too. Cooper Andrews was just waiting in the attacking zone.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here, guys? And eventually the officials got it right.
They're going to bring this to every single dot before we finally get the face-off. No, we have the face-off to the left of Hudson Shale now. Lined up for the draw. This is a crucial draw for the Jaguars. If they can establish possession, you'll look to see Camden Miller head to the bench. It's flipped back out, though, with 40 seconds to go. We have an arm up in the air for an icing. It won't go far enough. Jaguars trying to get this puck around the end boards as quickly as possible so they could go back on the attack. Flipped up front to Schoolman. Schoolman evades one. There goes Miller to the bench. Schoolman, a flip shot, and that one may have been going wide, but gloved there by Shale. And we'll get another face-off, but 6-on-5 as they have the extra attacker out for Joliet, trying desperately to just get this one to tie it up. 5-4 Blackbirds over the Jaguars. Just a reminder, the Jaguars won last night 5-2. Here comes a shot from the low slot. Thrown into the corner, Durr to give chase, but too many Jaguar sweaters there. They try to poke this puck out. A huge mass in front of the crease, now making its way behind the net. Thrown in front.
That puck's in the paint.
It's in the crease. Where is it? They're trying to locate it. Flipped back out and going to be kept in by the Jaguars, but time expires, and the Blackbirds are able to take it back to the Jaguars and get a much-needed win to stay in this tournament.
Wow. Drama at the end. That puck was loose in the blue paint for the final 10 to 12 seconds of this game. The Jaguars not able to bang it home, and we will have Game 3 tomorrow.
Yeah, so Game 3 tomorrow, as Aaron mentioned, between the number 1 seed Blackbirds and the number 4 Jaguars at 10 a.m. right here on this same rink. Just to recap, last night, a 5-2 win from the 4th seed Jaguars. They had leads in this game. It went back and forth. They battled very hard on both the man advantage and the penalty kill, but they just were not able to slay the giant, basically, and the Blackbirds take this one as the 1 seed 5-4. That is the first of 6 games between myself and Aaron here today, so stick around here on the NIHL TV network for Stream Sports Midwest. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.